The bad news is you're doing a lot of things in your life right now that are wasting a ton of time in your life. But the good news is I'm going to show you a few productivity tips to get back hours in every day so that you can maximize it, get more work done, or ultimately spending time doing the things that you love.
And at the start of the week, I write my weekly intentions. How will I make sure this week is a good week? Then at the start of every day, I write down what workout I'll do, the 3 things I'm grateful for, all the things I have to do that day, and how much money I spent at the end of the day to compare to my budget.
Old Turkey King himself, Benjamin Franklin, said it best. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. And he was on to something, because if you don't know where you're going, you have no idea what you need to accomplish. And the worst part about that is, not only will you not know where you're going, but you're going to let other people control your destiny, and they're going to use you to accomplish their goals and their tasks. That's not going to work for you. Here's what I want you to do. Every night before bed, I want you to take out a pen and paper, take out your phone, take out your iPad, whatever tool you use, and I want you to think about the top 5 things that you can do to move your goals forward in a meaningful way. Now, the debate here is what meaningful means. That's the key word, because meaningful is not the task that you've been putting off that it needs to just be completed. What meaningful means is you attached it to a bigger strategic goal, like hitting a metric for the month, and are now working backwards to design tasks to get that goal done. So think about your long-term goal before you do your top 5 every day to make sure you're pushing yourself to get towards that goal. Here's the added benefit of this. You can use this for more than just work. I like to do this with my family tasks. I like to do this with my friend tasks. I like to do this with all parts of my life, including fitness. I like to blend it together in a top 5 hitter list that accomplishes things that are important to me every single day. Now, here's what you don't want to do. You do not want to do too many tasks. You know you don't have a bunch of time in a day because you're watching this video. So don't overload yourself with too many tasks. Stick to your top 5 or so and really hone in and accomplish those goals. Number 2, it's time to end the coffee run. Here's a common scenario. Check this one out. It goes a little something like this. Hey, you want to do a quick coffee run real quick before we start this meeting? And this doesn't occur just once in a day. You know, you got to get your morning coffee. Then you got to get your afternoon lunch coffee. Then you got to get your 3 o'clock coffee. And before you know it, when you add it all up, you've wasted an hour plus of every day just doing coffee runs. Guys, listen, I love a good coffee run. I think it's great for a social tool engagement. I think it's great catching up with friends. But you can't let little things like this eat away at your time. In the coffee run, and I guarantee you, you'll get 30 minutes to an hour back of every single day.
You'll never guess what I know.
Okay, let me finish this thought.
Eric likes Megan.
Gossiping is crushing your productivity in the workplace. It is the silent killer for all great employees because it hits you in 2 places. Not only your time, but also your emotions. And if it gets really out of hand, it can hit your brain. I want you to pull back from all the gossip in the workplace because I want you to have that time back. You might say, well, I can't do that because it's all around me. Yes, you can. I'll tell you why. Because you're going to find one of the things on your top 5 list that you prepared the night before to keep you busy throughout the day. So when you got a good group like the one behind me that's having chatter or gossiping about whatever's going on in the workplace, you can genuinely say, dang, y'all, I want to catch up, but I'm really busy right now, because you have something to focus and hone in on when you didn't in the past. And people will start to notice over time that you're consistently busy and working. You're going to start getting all the jokes. Oh, here comes superstar, Mr. Company Man, Mr. Company Woman, doesn't have time for us anymore. Yeah, you dang on right. I don't have a bunch of time. I'll catch up with y'all when I can. That's the mindset I want you on. So get that time back and be selfish about it. It's time to get healed, y'all. If we're being honest with ourselves, we have spent countless hours of every work day just scrolling social media. I'm suspect number 1. I'm guilty of it for sure because I love to laugh. And when the workday sucks, I love to just scroll through and find something in the timeline that makes me feel good. But I'm sure you noticed, just like I have, by the time I looked up, I've done that several times throughout the day, and I've wasted countless minutes and countless hours throughout the day just scrolling the timeline. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. If you have an iPhone, I want you to turn on your screen time. Go in your settings, click on your screen time, turn it on, and I want you to also turn on your focus for the day. You can still get your calls, still get your texts for the people that matter the most on your favorites, but you're going to block social media and get those hours back immediately for the day. Now, if you need a little added kick, just think about all the emotional toll it takes on you throughout the day as well. You're just scrolling through, minding your business, having a great day, then a sad video about somebody's dog dying pops up on the timeline, or something even worse. Don't let the timeline suck your energy out just as much as it sucks your time out throughout the day. Take a break, use it at night, and I guarantee you, not only will you get the time back, but you'll feel a lot less guilty because you'll be doing it right before bed or when you have a spare moment, instead of taking time away from the things that truly matter to you throughout the day. Block your calendar. It's been proven time and time again that you need uninterrupted, deep focused time to think and accomplish your task effectively. But what happens so many times is we'll let a meeting, we'll let it Slack, we'll let a text, we'll let a DM interrupt the rhythm of our thought processes. And before you know it, we spend so much time accomplishing everybody else's wants and tasks and needs for the day that we get to 5 o'clock and we still have a whole list of things that we wanted to accomplish for the day. So we end up taking work home. You know who suffers from that? You, because you take time away from the things you love, the people you love, and the tasks you wanted to accomplish because you're so busy doing it for everybody else. I want you to do a couple of different things based on your situation. If you're in a traditional corporate environment, I want you to block at least an hour of your time every single day on your calendar outside of your lunchtime, because I want you to use that time for deep thinking to accomplish the top 5 things that you wrote down the night before. If you're in like a call center environment or something along those lines where you can't get it done in any meaningful way, I want you to come in a little bit early into the workplace where you're away from the distractions of family and friends, and I want you to sit at your workstation or in the break room or somewhere else within the facility, and I want you to use that hour or two to just have deep thought time. And you can use that on personal development or whatever you need to accomplish on your top 5. But the takeaway here is I want you to have time and energy and silence to focus and complete your task. Don't skip this one because this is a game changer. Look, guys, it doesn't matter if you're trying to get ahead of work or you're trying to make time for the things that you love at home. The takeaway here in this video is you are your own worst enemy when it comes to wasting time. I want you to take advantage of these top 5 tips to get the critical time back in your day that you deserve. And as always, my name's RP. You can do anything with God and hard work. Don't get comfortable. Don't give up. Peace.